Yep. Yep. I was muted the whole time. Whoopsie.
So they didn't hear you talking shit.
Nope. Anyways, what's up, Pocket Nation? This is Scotty Pockets, and we're here for hashtag Pocket Nation, where we talk about things and stuff and things. What I was trying to say when I was muted is that she waits till now to start bugging me.
That's because my timing is impeccable, and you're just jelly.
Okay. So anyways, if I can get into what I'm trying to do, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Pocket Nation, because we're awesome. That's why.
Well, I'm awesome. You're
See how rude she is? Anyways, so make sure you guys, like I said, follow me and all that. All my social medias are in the description. Instaham, Twitter, Facebook page. I don't know what you call it. Facebook page. Also on Twitch, which I just started streaming on probably about a week and a half ago.
Don't forget this food out here for y'all.
I told them twice already.
Does this face look like it cares? No, it don't.
Anyways, so we got some things to talk about. So yeah, we got some things to talk about. It's nothing super huge. Just I'm changing my schedule again. For anybody that has been following the channel for a while, I know. You don't have to tell me. I already know. You do it all the damn time. Stick to something. And I get that, but my life doesn't really give me much time to do a lot of things. So, yeah. I'm only looking on here real quick. Three people in the chat. What's up? Whoop, whoop. Hey, Danny. What did you say?
Does chili sound good for dinner tomorrow?
Sounds fantastic. Just don't sleep in the same bed with me.
Nope. It's going to be you and Owen. Y'all can stink each other out.
Whatever. Anyways, so yeah. So things we need to talk about. Again, like I said, I'm going to be changing my schedule up. It's not like a huge change. It's just I'm swapping certain things out. So to go over that, we'll still be doing wrestling. So PVS, Pockets vs. Sixx, Raw vs. SmackDown on 2K20. I will be streaming that on Twitch still on Sundays and Monday. And yeah. So we'll be streaming Raw this Sunday and then NXT on Monday. And then Criss should have enough time to stream SmackDown the rest of the week. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, so what I'm going to be, I guess the major difference it's going to be is Tuesdays and Thursdays will be, instead of being Dragon Age, it'll be Pokemon Crystal Pocket Lock. We'll be doing that. So twice a week instead of once like it was going to do. Just because as far as like with my schedule and how like it's easy for me to edit Pokemon videos, at least for right now, that's what we're going to be doing. So Tuesdays and Thursdays will be Pokemon Crystal Pocket Lock. We're kind of almost to the halfway point with it, honestly, and hopefully we can beat the Elite Four. I mean, we have a strong team as it is, so it's very possible. Very possible. It's just all about can I have the strategies to do it. Um, and then we'll be going through Kanto. I'm gonna say probably within the next couple weeks because if we're doing 2 episodes a week, I mean it takes just about 2 episodes, I would say, to get through Kanto, or at least the routes to get to Indigo Plateau. Then like another episode or maybe 2 episodes to take on the Elite Four, and then finish up everything with Johto. Like I want to get all the encounters that we have left and anything that we missed as far as items are concerned. I'm doing all right. How about you, Danny? Baby Danny? Huh.
Like female Danny or male Danny?
What? Who's the male Danny?
I said, is it a female Danny or a male?
It's Danny. Criss is Danny.
Oh, hey, Danny. What's up, Buttercup?
I feel it. Is Criss watching too? If he is, he needs to throw it on his phone too, so he can hit that like button.
Hi, Wilson.
Help a brother out.
And Mrs. Wilson.
Is
Wilson? I don't know. Are they married?
He's asleep. Really?
Wake his ass
It's
up.
only 10 o'clock at night. Really? That boy normally sleeps until he'll stay up to like 3 o'clock in the morning.
He's getting old. That's what's happening.
I wish I could be asleep at this point, but my body wouldn't let me. Plus, I got things to do.
Your child was snoring hard, by the way, when I was in there.
It doesn't surprise me. He snores. So do I, and so do you.
I'm aware that I do, but you know why.
Yeah. So continuing on with the schedule, Wednesdays I will be streaming Dragon Age Origins on Twitch. I did record Dragon Age, but it just didn't work out as far as like recording and everything. But yeah, so Dragon Age will be streamed on Twitch. I mean, I figured if I stream like 1 or 2 hours on Twitch for Dragon Age, I mean, that kind of makes up for the episodes that we were going to do that week anyways. Because I was only going to do half an hour episodes. So. You talking that shit back there? How rude. Anyways, so yeah. So just a quick recap. PVS on Twitch on Sundays and Mondays. Pokemon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Dragon Age on Wednesday. So basically with that being like an hour, 2 hours for Dragon Age, obviously the Twitter polls will be a little bit, there'll be more stacked on. And for anybody that did vote on the Dragon Age, I will be still doing that. I will still be following what we had already established. I did tell you guys it was going to take probably a week because we actually moved into our new place. Got the internet all set up and everything, so we should be good to go. I've already streamed on Twitch twice since we moved in here, and I didn't have any issues as far as like a connection error. So, I mean that works out. And let's see what else is there. All right, and then obviously Fridays we'll be doing this hashtag Pocket Nation. So make sure you guys come out and show off and have fun. It's, more of a conversation for us to all talk. And then Saturdays, it's just going to be the same. Your Saturdays are going to be a record day. But the difference is instead of recording, because I was going to do 2 episodes of Dragon Age and 2 episodes of Pokemon. Now it's just going to be 2 episodes of Pokemon every week. So, and those will be, like I said, those will be up on Tuesday. So that works out. So yeah, that's the schedule moving forward. It should be manageable. I shouldn't have any issues. Um, moving forward, I just just understand that I do stream late, so uh, if you can't make it, just there's always archives, and they do. I guess they do count the views. It's just replays instead of views. If you guys care about that. As far as the hours, Sunday I'll probably stream wrestling. Probably about I'd say about 9 or 10 o'clock.
What time do we have Louise and Phil?
I I mean I don't know. I don't really have a specific time Sunday to bring him back. I would like to, if we can work. I would like I would like to work a couple hours, so probably early. Um, but yeah, so about 9 or 10, we'll be streaming wrestling. I do try to stream earlier, but it just doesn't really work out as far as like things that goes on during the daily. So it's kind of difficult. What?
What's work?
Well, yeah, but that's only that's at least as far as like schedule affecting. That's only going to affect Monday and Wednesday and Friday.
No, I mean that's why we stream. Why you stream so late at night?
Yeah, because my work, I usually work like noon to 10, or no, noon to 11, because I try to work my regular schedule, which is Monday through Thursday. But yeah. Anyways, so that is the schedule, and now we can move on to the next topic, which is I was I was on I was watching Philip DeFranco the other day, and he was talking about how the government was trying to force schools to be reopened, and from what I gathered, it was to regular operations.
Well, Trump was threatening to take away funding for schools that did not reopen come fall.
Right, right. I understand that, and
Giant Cheeto.
he's so orange, so orange. So I'm trying to find the comments. Okay, here we go. So I guess it's amazing on how when you actually say something that either affects people or people can relate to it. I guess it resonates. I don't know if that might not be the right way of saying it, but so he always, if you know who Philip DeFranco is, uh, he always asks for asks what do you think about what he just talked about, which honestly, in my opinion, he's probably the most unbiased. That's the right way of saying it, unbiased um, news source that I usually watch. Um, you don't think he's very biased?
No, he hates Republicans.
Well, yeah, but he does try to look at both sides of the
He's not.
whatever. It's to your own interpretation. I interpret him as that he does look at both sides of the spectrum, unless it's really stupid. Then that happens, but that's just logic. That I don't disagree with that. Um. So, anyways, so they were talking about some states
Can I help you?
were going to either incorporate online or hybrid scheduling, where like a groups of students come in during the week, only for a short period, and the rest of the time is online, which I think is actually a rather good idea.
Because then they're getting the actual like face to face,
Right.
as well as the one on one at home.
So I had commented on there. I said I vote that my son shouldn't be forced to be physically in school. He actually did better when they did online classes, and apparently it struck a nerve with some people, and
What's that making the difference?
or people actually agree. What? Yeah, he likes boxes. Hunter likes boxes. So to give you a little bit of a stat total, I guess, because like I said, I either struck a nerve or somebody felt like they could relate to my comment. Which I don't really read comments like unless it's on my channel. So I mean, I'm surprised that my comment actually got as much traffic as it did. So it was 3 days ago. I have 384 likes on my comment. No dislikes. So it's, I mean, obviously, it was more of a comment war than it was like whether it was a like or dislike. And it got 38 replies.
Except for that one hippopotamus.
Right. Somebody said that my kid was cheating. Kindergarten. My kid was in kindergarten. Though how I mean, I guess you probably could cheat in kindergarten, but the likeliness of that happening, it's very unlikely. But anyways, yeah. So I got a little bit of heat. So because there was this, 38 replies. Some of them were from me, but some of the stuff, like honestly, I feel like what I was trying to drive home with what I said was that I don't want my child to be forced to go into an unhealthy situation. I don't want him to be put in there on the front lines of where, I mean, because you think about it, 5-year-olds, well, my son will be 6, when he goes into kindergarten for the second time, totally different story, but just, for relative, he's going,
Petri dishes. That's basically
yeah,
where we're going with that.
yeah. I mean, and they don't know how, most kids don't know how to practice social distancing, even if they've been told to do it, because they're 5 and they don't like do that. Hugs. They want to, touch each other and stuff like that. Not in any weird way, but like touch each other. They touch other things, which other kids touch that too. So I mean, it's for me. I don't want my son to get it, because if my son gets it, his mother and her husband gets it, then their baby gets it because they're expecting. Um, but
Or I could get it.
or we could get it.
You honestly, I wouldn't be too worried about getting it.
I understand that, but I still don't want to get it.
I'm not saying you're in pretty sturdy health. You don't have any major health complaints. But like me and Dana, if we got that, it would be bad.
I do generally try to keep myself. I mean, I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying I generally try to keep myself somewhat healthy. Like, I used to take vitamins all the time. I don't do it now, and don't ask me why. I forgot why. I can tell you why. I generally forget. That is my main problem, is that I forget to take them. Hunter, get out of there. Gonna have to get freaking door locks for you too.
Came over here and was begging for food from me, so.
You've eaten 3 times today. Go away.
Be gone, we Ethan.
But yeah, so just to like, maybe I'm not gonna like quote anybody. I'm not gonna say their names, but like there was comments like, "Oh, really?" Because I did worse. Really? I mean, how? That's because you were probably lazy. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but if you failed online school, especially if it's not college level, college I can understand, because I can't really speak for myself on that, because I didn't do very well in college myself. But in high school, I did fantastic, because it's literally you're studying to take a test.
Well, no, that's not 100% true, though. Some people just don't learn that way. You know what I mean?
Then they can go back.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, though, not all the time is it something to do with laziness. Like, I have photographic memory. I read something, it burned into my mind for the rest of my freaking existence. It's what it is.
Even though you forget your keys sometimes.
Listen, that's different. That's not reading, okay? But, like, if I read a sentence in a book, I can tell you a few dozen book quotes.
If you're gonna keep on commenting, come sit your booty down. Well, come over here. Come on, sit down.
No, put that pillow back. That chair is hard as fuck.
Well, fine. I'll put the pillow down. Grab a seat. Have some fun, since we're already talking.
What I'm saying is, some people like me have photographic memory. You put a text in front of them, they read it, stuck. Some people, though, some people are more tactile learners. They need to have something in front of them that they can touch, that they can feel, that they can absorb that way. And that's just what it is. Some people are like that, some people aren't. So like if a kid is doing poorly at home and the parents agree to it, I feel like they would be the best case to go back to school full-time in regular classroom.
Plus, also let me also make a note. Most of these people are teenagers and college students. So I'm not saying they're not like possible to get COVID.
But they're much less likely to have severe complications.
They have a mindset that they can wear a mask and keep the mask on. They know how to wash their hands for the most part.
And no touchy.
They know how to they have the capacity to understand the whole aspect of social distancing. They can understand how serious COVID is. I'm not saying my son doesn't understand the severity of it.
I don't think he really absorbs it though.
Right. He doesn't fully take it in like we do.
It's not a full comprehension like what you and I have.
Like
trying to get him to keep a fucking mask on in a store is like pulling teeth.
I didn't really have an issue when he was in the store with me.
That's because he knows that you will punish him in the store regardless of whether there's people looking or not. I do not like to punish in the store. I don't like to raise my voice. I just don't do it. And he knows that. And he knows he can get away with a lot of crap with me because up until now, I have not been the one to punish him. It's been Scotty's position to do. Yeah, they do suck. But here's the thing. Dying would suck more.
Right.
And I've been on a vent before, and I can tell you being on a vent is exceptionally
Where are the masks at?
Especially when you wake up with it still in.
There's one.
What are you looking for? You're so confused.
It's really no, not. I'm not confused. I knew what I was looking for. Anyway, it's fine. This is how it works for me. It works for me. Leave me alone. Anyways, I mean these. I even saw a post on freaking Facebook. Someone actually tested because I've been hearing people were saying that you don't get a lot of airflow and that all you're doing is breathing your carbon monoxide. They have actually taken tests proven that you're not breathing in your own carbon monoxide.
It's just slower to draw in air because there is something filtering it. Which is the same way, like, say, if you buy a Brita filter and pour water into the Brita filter to filter your water, it's going to be a little bit slower coming out than it was going in. It's just what it is. But, like, if Bill Nye is telling you to wear a mask, wear a mask.
Right. Well, it's also,
we need to leave this world a better place for
it's one of those things of, and I think it was Tom Hanks, because he's the one, he actually did end up getting COVID.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
But he also made the statement of, well, I can't say an exact quote, but I can at least give it like an idea. If you're an electrician, you wear rubber gloves and stuff like that to keep yourself from getting electrocuted. When you're driving a car, you put your seatbelt on to keep you safe. This is stuff that you already do. And I'm telling you now, it is not hard. Especially if you buy these. These are like for a pack of 20?
I think I got it was like 10 of them for like $6 or something like that. And like Dollar General has them for like $5 for 7 of them. Like 6 or 7.
It's on wrong because it's supposed to be on the inside.
Yeah,
but
it's supposed to be on the inside.
You can't breathe in them. Are you using cloth or are you using the one that I just showed? Because cloth I can see being a little bit of an issue because you have.
Prefer the cloth over those.
The point being, though, I don't take this the wrong way when I say this, Danny, but would you rather deal with not breathing very well? I mean, you can still breathe, or would you rather get yourself sick, Criss sick, Kenny sick, Joey, D, everybody that lives in your house or anybody that comes over, would you like them to get sick?
Because it's exceptionally transmittable, like very, very much so. They were talking about it. It's on par with Spanish influenza, which was a massive issue in the early 1900s. We're not trying to go back to that. And the faster everybody complies, and try cloth masks. They might work better for you. But the faster everybody complies to the rules and does what they need to protect each other, the faster the whole fucking thing's going to be over with.
Right.
Because if people are refusing to wear masks, going out in public, dragging their germs everywhere, and spreading it to other people, but still, you still go
to places where you can still get it though.
They're saying that these droplets can stay in the air for up to 3 hours after somebody walks through.
Hell, it stays even longer if it gets on your clothes.
Yeah. So say you're at the grocery store, you're not wearing a mask, somebody walks through, has COVID, coughs into the air right in front of the register, you walk through it 15 minutes later, bam, COVID. I'm not saying it's going to happen every fucking time, but it is much better to wear the mask than take the risk. Just like you don't know you're going to get in a car accident every time you get in a car, but you sure as hell wear your seatbelt because it's safer to do so. It's better safe than sorry. That is the phrase that I have lived by my entire life. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. That's all we can do.
And it's one of those things of, in this situation, and I'm not trying to just say it necessarily generalized towards you. I'm saying this for anybody that watches this later or now, especially if you have children. If that is, your children are more important than you. Yeah, it could still get on you, but you could wash those clothes.
Yeah, that's why they suggest when you get home from anywhere that you change your clothes and wash your face. Because
sanitizer works wonders.
Sanitizer works wonders too, but it will still be on your clothes. So I mean, you get home, you get changed, throw some sweats on.
Well, then you need to figure out something else, because I mean,
have you tried the cloth ones? Because they're a lot more comfortable, in my opinion, than the paper ones. Because I had surgery on my sinuses 2 years ago.
That's about 2 years now.
2 years ago. So I have a lot of pain in my sinuses from it. So I try and avoid putting things over my nose, other than obviously glasses. But the cloth ones, hold on.
Well, I put it this way too. I mean, your county just got put as a red zone. So that means that if you don't do this, you are very likely to get it.
So here's my cloth one. I don't know how well you can see it because it's pretty dark. It's just white on the inside, blue on the outside. Ta-da. And it's a lot lighter on your nose than that is. And you just have to cover your nostrils. I mean, if you want to be real ghetto about it, you can use those little nose plugs that they have for the swimming pool. They're like $1. Then you can't breathe through your nose. Cover your mouth.
I'm just saying, yes, the struggle is real.
I hate wearing masks. Don't get me wrong. I used to be a nurse and I hated it then.
I don't enjoy it, but I enjoy being healthy.
And right now, with the health issues that I have,
we just moved into a red zone ourselves.
Yeah. With the issues.
Nope, Erie County is a level 3. Sorry if
that happened.
It was recent. It was within the last week.
But with the health issues that I'm going through, because I recently found a tumor on my liver and my kidneys, because of that, I have to be very, very cautious, on top of being a diabetic and an asthmatic. So the danger for me to end up getting it and it ending up, I am so much tanner than you. Anyway, the chances of me getting it is obscenely high, which is part of the reason we don't think we should go back to school full time. they're talking about doing a hybrid where he goes in 2 days a week and then the rest of the week he is homeschooled.
Let's see.
Level 3 is red. At least we don't have any level 4 yet.
That's weird though. I was just told it was a level 3.
Is she right?
Yeah, it says on here that they're level 2.
Okay, she's right. You're right. Sorry about that.
But we're level 2. But at least on here it's saying we're level 2 as well.
Oh yeah, that might not be up to date. When was that up to date? July 16th.
That was yesterday.
Maybe our level dropped down. They're still requiring masks everywhere here, though.
I know in Youngstown, because we're technically not in Youngstown anymore. In Youngstown, it is required. It is required to wear a mask if you go out.
Is that all of Youngstown? Is that Austintown too? When did they do that? Was that recent?
Yeah, it was like within the last couple of days.
But the county that we're in it's saying level 2, but we're red zone. You know what, though? The reason they considered us a red zone is because we sit between 2 other red zones. Because of our location.
Today.
Oh, as of today.
Mm-hmm.
Because of where we're located, we are considered red zone, even though we are not a red zone. But because we're located between 2 red zones, or 3 red zones, I don't know, one of the 2, we are automatically included in red zone. So we have to wear masks everywhere.
Trust me, wearing a mask is not comfortable for me myself because I have a beard. My beard is full. It is a bitch to freaking wear a mask.
Doctor's appointments and having to wear a mask for 45 minutes at the doctor's. Or like I had to go have a procedure done a few weeks ago. I had to have a CT scan done, and the entire time I was in the CT machine, which also already makes me claustrophobic, I had to wear a mask during it. So that was fun.
Well, point being though, I mean, you do you. I am fearing because Criss and I have had the conversation about this the last week or so. I am so worried that I'm going to get that call from Criss telling me that you guys got it. That's what I'm worried about. Not just as, a content creator talking to you as, part of the family. I fear about that.
We both do. We both worry about y'all. Just like I'm worried about my family back home in New York.
As one. Huh? Too bad you can't use that as one.
Oh, she's talking about the curtains.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I'm making a cover for the cat's litter box because the litter box sits underneath our bathroom counter. There's like an overhang of counter that we have the box underneath, and I'm sick of staring at it. So I took a long valance curtain that I had, like one of the ones that hang across like a kitchen window, and I cut it in half and I reseamed it so that I can put like a little something through here. And I made 2 curtains out of it, and it's exactly the length I need it to be for it to hang underneath the countertop and cover up the cat box. So now we're just going to have to show Hunter how to get through the curtains.
So just to wrap up this part of the conversation, because we've already been streaming for 37 minutes and I still have a couple other things. But everybody's different though. That's the point. What about my beard?
Oh, maybe she was saying too bad you can't use your beard as a mask.
Right, that would be awesome. But no, that doesn't work that well. Well, yeah, and it's possible, but it's the whole thing. It's still the scare part. Because, like, yes, you can quarantine for 14 days, but who's to say that you actually survive it?
Yeah, because there's been a did.
Yeah.
That's just a risk that I'm not willing to take right
Yeah,
now.
I don't want to take that risk. So, just to wrap it up, because like I said, I'm trying to get onto other stuff I want to talk about. So, just wear the mask. I mean, that's really all I can really say. I mean, if you choose to not do it, that is strictly on you. But as a concerned person, American friend, El Capitan. I don't know if I'm El Capitan, um, but wear a damn mask. Really, it just boils down to it. Like, I mean, I understand it sucks, but I can almost guarantee you're not going to suffocate. You're not going to suffocate from wearing it. You might have low air, but you're not wearing it all day, and you're not going to suffocate. That's just my point on that. And that is where I'm going to end that part, because I want to talk about other stuff as well, because I feel like we're just going around in circles. But anyways, so the next thing is talking about the virus from attacking Angola. What? I'm not quite following on that one. But anyways, so we're talking about the landscape of PBS. Our Pockets versus Sixx, Raw versus SmackDown. How's it going, Big Ben Bag? How's it going, Duck? But yeah, so we are talking about wrestling, and I've never ridden in one, so I don't know. But wrestling. So we just finished doing our pay-per-view of Roadblock. That's what it was. The Roadblock pay-per-view. We had a good amount of title changes, and that was the last Raw pay-per-view before we are on our way to WrestleMania. So basically, as far as like the pay-per-views are concerned, next pay-per-view is going to be Fastlane, which is going to be on Sixx Asylum's channel, which that link is already in the description. So make sure you guys are following him so you don't miss out on any of that. For anybody that's new that's rolling in, I stream Raw and NXT on Scotty Pockets on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Scotty Pockets if you guys want to catch that. So we have Fastlane coming up. Then we have NXT Takeover Brooklyn. Yeah, I believe that. It's either Brooklyn or New York. It's the same thing. But anyway. Shush your face. And then we have WrestleMania, and then we'll be going into season 2. Which, like I told you guys before, for season 2, we will be taking a couple weeks break because we're going to be setting up for season 2. I have not heard any of that. Can't say that I have, Duck. Also, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about as far as wrestling, as far as the universe mode. So we have the pay-per-views. Yeah, so we'll be taking 2 weeks to do our draft. Me and Criss are considering doing the draft either on here or on Twitch. So make sure you guys are following both of us so you don't miss that draft. I think it'll be fun. Me and Criss had fun when we drafted the last time, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be cool. I think it will be, at least. Also, guys, make sure you guys are following and subscribing and hitting that like button if you like this content or if what we talk about. For anybody that doesn't know what hashtag Pocket Nation is, it's literally just we're talking about things and stuff and things. Any updates I need to bring up. I do other content. It doesn't look like it now, but that's because when the whole thing with the Kappa happened, I went on a delete spree and I deleted um, 2-3 years of YouTube videos because I thought I was going to get slapped with Kappa. So those got deleted, and I will never get them back, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, that's all that. I will be doing another project, and that's going to be on 2K19. I will be doing a Scotty Omega, which is a character I created, universe mode, where basically it's, I guess you could say, like a Road to Glory or universe mode, but I'm specifically just playing as Scotty Omega. And I will be actually wrestling the matches. Those will be fillers. That's going to be a filler project. That's what I was going to actually mention. I will be doing that. So say, Criss doesn't film his show until after, until either during or after I do my PBS shows on Sunday and Monday. If he doesn't, which I mean, things happen, then I will just be streaming the universe mode, Scotty Pockets or Scotty Omega universe mode. So that I did a stream this morning. I streamed it this morning and I got everything set up for it.
Still asleep when you did that?
Yes, you were
Was that
still
the
asleep.
6 o'clock of the fucking morning one?
Yes. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall asleep, so that's what happened. I was already planning on doing it anyways. I just didn't know when.
6 a.m. bullshit.
I didn't really get any followers or anybody watching it, so it's okay. So yeah, that's basically what that. I think I streamed for an hour and I only did one match, but that's because I was setting up the universe. At least the stuff that I didn't do before I started streaming. So just giving you guys a heads up, the new schedule that I just had mentioned in the earlier part of the stream is going to start Sunday. That's when I'm going to start it.
Why am I so much darker than you?
I don't know. Maybe the lighting?
So
Why does it matter?
Because, like, I'm usually pasty as shit, and right now I look like
You're really not. You're really not pasty at all.
I look like I have a fake tan.
No.
I mean, in that, I look like I have a spray-on tan.
Okay, I got sunburned.
You do look like you're sunburnt. Though you are low-key a little bit sunburnt.
Whatever. It happens. I don't feel it, so it's all good. So yeah, so the schedule starts next week, and pretty much now it's, if there's anything that anybody wants to talk about, we can talk about it, because I'm leaving the floor open, just to keep it somewhat PG. All right, because don't do it. Don't be like that. Let's see.
I don't keep things PG.
That's why I generally don't like you being on my stream sometimes. Because with certain things I do, I kind of would like Owen to be able to watch it and not, and not
There's
being
literally
issues.
nothing I say that he hasn't heard me say.
Whatever.
Or hasn't heard you say. What's with the Power Rangers stuff?
I follow Power Ranger stuff on Instagram.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Why are you looking through Insta?
Because I'm waiting for freaking comments to come through.
I don't think comments are going to come through.
Well, not with that attitude.
I will beat you on camera.
I ain't afraid of you. I ain't afraid of you. I'm not.
It's the short ones you need to be scared of.
Nope. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. All right, so it does look like people that popped in, bounced. So, and there's nothing else to talk about. So I'm gonna end it off here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe it if you haven't already, join the Pocket Nation, leave comments in the comment section if you're watching this later. Which at this point, if you've made it this far, you are watching it later because there ain't nobody in the chat. I have been your host, Scotty Pockets, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.